Even though a deal has been reached, the 16-day shutdown proved costly to the U.S. economy. Standard & Poor's estimates each day the government was closed, it costs the U.S. economy $1.5 billion a day, which, by the way, comes out to about $24 billion. Doesn't sound good, but what does this mean for you and your financial portfolio? Joining us this morning is Vince Esposito of Spruce Hill Financial in Guilford. Good morning, Vince. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So here's the deal. This deal has been reached, finally. However, we're going to be back at it again. January 15th is when the government is open till. Right. February 7th is when the debt limit has been raised to. So we're going to be here again. What does this do to consumer confidence?
Yeah, great question. It's probably not good. And one thing that's interesting, a lot of people don't realize, is that consumer spending is about 70% of our economy. So as goes consumer confidence, so goes the economy.
Right, and that's a huge impact because, of course, as our economy continues to recover, it's important to be out spending money. So what would you advise people? Because, of course, on the one hand, our economy needs you to be out there buying stuff, but on the other hand, Americans are going to be a little hesitant, I would think, to go spend money.
They are. You know, I would encourage people to try not to be so fearful, try not to buy into all the fear-mongering that we've been hearing over the last few weeks. Our economy was actually quite strong going into this shutdown. So let's hope that we can kind of pick up where we left off.
And from a global perspective, what does this do to the U.S. dollar? I know China owns about a third of U.S. debt.
They do.
What impact does this have?
You know, frankly, at some point, the world economy is going to tell us what our debt limit is. You know, we all think that our officials raise the debt limit and they can continue to raise it, and I think they can for a while. But ultimately, it's the world that tells us what our debt limit is. You know, China and other countries have to continue to buy our bonds. So I'd like to not go through this every couple of months.
Right, and unfortunately, we're going to be going through it. So hopefully they can find a lasting deal that'll work. And many more questions for you. You're going to be sticking around for another hour, right?
Thank you.
So thank you so much, Vince.